So many lessons I've learned, and I don't even know where to begin because I have spent the bulk of my vacation really just getting into that ugly space of healing, coming to terms with what it really was that I hadn't seen before, that I can clearly see now. Those ugly cries, those aha moments, the epiphany moments, the retrospect times. And, today I woke up and it's like I feel so fucking brand new. I feel so brand new. I am so grateful. One of the lessons I learned, which is major, is that um, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get something that'll hold my phone still, but I'm not successful right now, and it's okay. I just One of the things that I've learned is that you cannot love someone more than you love yourself. That has kept me blinded, right? That idea of love. I didn't know that I was loving the wrong way. I didn't know that I was showing up in a relationship with a presentation of the other person is more important than me. I was under the impression about love that I really love myself, with all my flaws and everything. I appreciate the journey in which I've embarked, good times and not so good times, but because overall it just intensified the love I have for myself, double, quadruple the love that I have within. And I see people that I love, and I see where in areas emotionally or even spiritually that they'll be lacking, and I jump right on in and I just say, you know what? Not only can I share my love, I'm going to give you all this love that I have because that's what you need. That's all you need, baby. You just need love. And I'm going to give it to you, and you can have it. And it's going to be yours. And watch. Soon as you get the gist of it, soon as you embrace it, accept it, understand it, you're gonna be just fine. Just, just watch. Just trust me. Trust me, right? Because this is how I am, and this is how I operate, and it's getting me and has gotten me to great places. And I didn't realize that I was giving someone else the impression that whatever it was about them superseded everything about myself. Because I thought that love was reciprocal. I I was just under the impression that, when love was sincere and it was genuine, it was bound to be reciprocated. It just didn't make sense to me that it would not be reciprocated because it is love. There's one definition that we share. We have the history to prove it. We have the foundation to prove that we have love if we don't have anything else. And that is not what love is. Not Love is not constantly pouring into someone and no one is pouring back into you. Because as I saw in a meme not too long ago, when you give in your everything, there's no balance. You're giving all of you, and then there's a part of you that's empty. And if no one is pouring back into you what you're pouring into them, well, then it can very much be detriment. I was under the impression that if I give you all my love and you're good, I'll be happy that I was able to help you. And that will make me good. If you're good, then I'm going to be good. But no, no, baby, that is not. I had to find out the hard way that is not what love is. Love is the balance of all things, right? And there was no balance. The relationship was completely one sided, completely. And in retrospect, when I look back, all I could really count on him for in our foundation was the basics. Now we fast forward to the present, and um, breakfast is ready. Um, he couldn't offer me anything, and I'm not even talking about anything monetary. Love is loving yourself wholly, completely, flaws and all. But when you have a partner, you're inviting your partner in to love you and to share the love you have for you with someone. The reciprocal, the balance of things. You want to share the love you have for you with someone. And in return, they'll love you also. And that goes both ways. So if you can understand, you'll see how pouring into someone and they in turn will be pouring back into you. So no one is depleted of anything. I've learned that the hard way. I've learned to pay attention to red flags because they red flags for a reason. And that no amount of love or hope would change the color of that red flag. The other person has to be a willing participant to understand their traumas, their demons, to be willing to do the healing work for it, so that when they come to you, it's no longer even a red flag. People have to be willing to work on themselves. And then you have people who refuse to do the work because it's time consuming, refuse to do the work because it's not conducive to their current situation and or lifestyle, refuse to do the work, the inner work, because they don't want to face the realities of the characteristics of who they really are. They don't want to look in the mirror. They don't want to take accountability. You have people who whatever their reason is, because I can come up with so many reasons. It's easier to blame other people and not take accountability. Those are the people who They can't fake it for long. You can't fake it till you make it in every aspect of your life, because the real them will eventually show up. I've been doing some seriously intense work. I have had long days and longer nights. But baby, when I tell you joy come in the morning, I can take accountability. I can stand on my accountability. I am at the part of my healing where, you know what? I still believe in love. I refuse to not believe in love, because ultimately, right, love is not what caused the emotional damage. Love is not what caused the heartbreak. Another being who knows nothing about love is what caused it. Me thinking that I can save them with my love is what caused the emotional damage, not love itself. Because love is pure, love is beautiful, love is real. It's real. It's just as real as hate and envy and jealousy and all this negative um, opposition. It's real. Love, loyalty, dedication, human supremacy, royal elevation. It's it's real, and I still believe in it. And so when it comes to matters of the heart, in the beginning, of course, I had so much regret. I don't even have regret now because of the woman I am and the woman I've become. I fought like hell to get here. And there is no being that's going to take that from me. There was no being that put a jewel in my crown. That was purely the Creator crowning me, because the weapons that was formed didn't prosper. What I did was I took those weapons that was being sent out, shot them up to the Creator. She turned them into jewels and added it to my crown. And that's where I am in my healing. I am no longer angry at him. I was angry because he was non-reciprocal. But baby, people can't give you what they don't have. It's just not in them. Some people don't have the capacity, the in-depth, the the tenacity, the resilience, the courage, whatever it is that you're looking for in someone else. Baby, you can't get mad once you find out that they just don't have it in them. And it's okay. It is then up to you to decide if you're going to stay in that or if you're going to bow out gracefully. I know what I am worth now more than ever. Now more than ever. I always felt like I knew my worth. I never really had an issue with that, and I'm so grateful for that. No matter what my trials and tribulations may be, never really had an issue with that. Um, but now more than ever, because I know that at the very least, I am worth reciprocation. I never allowed my circumstances in love or in life um, to define who I was. And that's why So grateful. That is why I didn't have an issue with who I was and what I felt my value was to myself or to any relationship or situationship, partnership, friendship. You get what I'm saying? I didn't have struggles with my self value and my self worth, no matter what. No matter when I was at the bottom, I still felt like, you know what, I am better than this shit and I'm gonna come up. I gotta even starting from the bottom. It's no fucking way to go but up unless you choose to stay at the bottom. So even when I was at the bottom, because spiritually I'm on a route to ascension. Mentally, emotionally, financially, I have elevated. But even when I did not have those things, I've always had my spirituality and I've always had my self esteem. And I'm so grateful for that because everybody's struggle is different, everybody's journey is different, and I just feel very blessed to be able to have things that maybe some people didn't have. Because that help those things help me build my resilience to keep pushing through. Those are the things that help me to see, okay, so I'm at the bottom, but I'm not no bottom bitch. I don't give a fuck who I'm dealing with in any type of form. I'm not no bottom bitch. I don't give a fuck what you may think. And if your perception of me was that I was a bottom bitch, well, fool me once, shame on me. But baby, you will not be fooled twice. You will come to see the value that I bring in all of my dealings with people because that is just who I am. And I'm going to deal with you the way that you deal with me. I am not pouring into anyone else. I am not. If you are not my bloodline, as far as my children, if you are not my lineage, I am no longer pouring into anyone that isn't pouring back. And baby, I'm at the point right now where I can see your fucking poisonous cup. I can see it before you even think you're gonna bring it to me. So I'm not accepting all cups. Okay, you need to understand that. That's where I am. And I'm so grateful to be here because, baby, them long days and longer nights ain't no fucking joke. That 40 days, 40 nights shit, that shit is real. That coming to terms with shit, that what it really is, it is real. And well, I know I'm done. But the worst part is behind me. It's up from here. I am glad that those soul ties are broken. The connection is broken. He is out of my energy space. I am feeling like myself again. And I am moving forward with planning for myself and for my children, doing things that work for me. And as I said, I have not given up on love. I am still a lover at heart. I am. And I still believe and I know that my divine partner, who the Creator had for me, is out there. And we will live. We will come together eventually. I'm not even rushing right now. There's no rush because I am enjoying my peace, and my divine counterpart will understand. Anyone who comes into my life from this time forward, you are not even, your greatest competition isn't even another person. It is the peace that I found. the maximizing of all my resources for myself and within myself. The peace, the love, that the self-love, and a peace that is your competition. And yeah, I am. Excuse me. I am feeling really good, really good, and I got some trips planned. I'm doing some things. I'm doing some big things for me. For me. I have sincerely come to terms with the understanding of getting in your own way. You want something so bad. And in my case, I wanted someone so bad. I was in love so much. And I did not realize that I was getting in my own way. That is another lesson that I've learned. The true meaning of getting in your own way. Another lesson I've learned. The real definition of letting go and let God. Because you ultimately have no control. As much as we would like to think that we do, oh, how we want to have control because we know what works for us. We understand what works for us, but nobody knows us like the Creator, because after all, we was created through the likeness of. And so no one knows us like the Creator. And in being so detriment on what we want, being so determined, being so hell-bent, going so far as to pray for what we want, because this is just what I want, and this is what's for me, and this is going to best serve my family. Well, baby, if you think what you want was the best for you, wait until you let go and let God. We got to stop getting in our own way. We got to stop. Many, many, many lessons I've learned, and I've come to the understanding that sometimes, baby, what God got for you is just for you. It's not for no one else. You can't take people with you. You can't bring people with you, baby. Them red flags is showing you right there. They're not for your journey, honey. I'm sorry that this separation is going to hurt. But remember, what I remove, you will get back 20-fold. You're going to get it all back. But it's what I have in place for you. See, these training camps and sessions and hills and valleys that you got to go through. Because just the same way that you trust in me, I need to know that I can trust in you with these blessings that I have set up for you. I need to know that I can trust you with these things. But if you don't trust me enough to know that this needs to be removed and you so hell-bent on having your way, well, why should I continue to bless you with the things that I have for you? You don't even trust me to release what you have so that I can let the rest of it come in. This is not what I had planned for you. And I'm sorry that you got stuck to it. And I know that you like it, but it's just a small inkling to show you that if you keep trusting me, there's more to come. But now, if you don't trust me, I understand. I cannot trust you with what else I have for you. I'm dealing with you accordingly. I'm dealing with you the way you deal with me. And I'm telling you, this is the creator. I'm telling you. Because it just ain't no motherfucking way that you gonna convince me that hurt, pain, disgust, toxicity, and all of those low vibrational shits that's keeping you stagnant, that's keeping you emotionally, physically, mentally, even spiritually stagnant, or even low vibrational. You ain't about to sit here and tell me that that is what the creator had for you, because you in love, or because you don't want to let it go because of your fears. I'm just saying. And of course, I'm challenging you because I had to challenge myself in this healing. Baby, you gotta let it go, because hanging on, that shit was tearing my hands up. My motherfucking nails wouldn't even stay on, child. I had to take a break. I was going to get my nails done. My own nails is growing. The fucking acrylic wouldn't stay, girl, because I was just hanging on. I was hanging on, child. Scraping up my elbow, scraping up my hands, scraping up my face, just hanging on. Trying to hang on, child. And then I let go. I let go. And my defensive wounds are finally starting to heal. And I wish that for you too, baby. I wish that for all of us. Because if I'm giving my best, that is what I deserve and love. That is what I want. I'm not going to settle. I can entertain, I can play around, but I'm not going to settle. Whatever I want, I shall have, as long as it's in alignment with my divine purpose, as long as it's in alignment with what the Creator had for me. And I know I shall have the best, because she has molded me into being my best. And it's a state of evolution. And I'm going to keep evolving into greater and greater and greater. And I'm happy about that. Because now the people that I love will benefit from me being best, better, greatest. They will benefit because I am taking care of me. Finally. Finally. And it's been a struggle, because when you're so used to being one way, it's really not easy to change. It's really not. The unknown is scary. It can be very scary. But baby, you gotta let go and you gotta trust. And I must admit, it feels really, really good. It feels good to see me taking care of myself and allowing my loved ones to see me flourish, and in return, see how it benefits them even more than me doing vice versa. It is a beautiful thing. I was germinating, and now I'm finally starting to bloom. Have a beautiful day.